Imagine you're a restaurant owner, and you need to manage a large number of customers. You have two options: hire a team of waiters to serve them or use a self-service kiosk. Similarly, when deploying applications on Google Cloud Platform, you have two options: Cloud Run and Google Kubernetes Engine, GKE. In this tutorial, we'll explore when to use each service. We'll build a simple web application and deploy it on both Cloud Run and GKE. By the end of this tutorial, you'll understand the benefits and differences between these two services. Let's start with Cloud Run. Cloud Run is like a self-service kiosk in a restaurant. You can deploy your application, and Cloud Run will handle the infrastructure for you. It's a fully managed platform that allows you to focus on writing code. GKE, on the other hand, is like hiring a team of waiters. You have more control over the infrastructure, but you also need to manage it. GKE is a container orchestration platform that allows you to deploy and manage containerized applications. Cloud Run is ideal for small to medium-sized applications, while GKE is better suited for large-scale applications that require more control over the infrastructure. Let's take a look at the architecture diagram for Cloud Run. We have a containerized application that's deployed on Cloud Run. Cloud Run handles the infrastructure, including scaling and load balancing. The application is exposed to the internet through a URL. For GKE, we have a cluster of nodes that run our containerized application. We need to manage the cluster, including scaling and load balancing. The application is exposed to the internet through a load balancer. To follow along with this tutorial, you'll need a Google Cloud Platform account and the Google Cloud SDK installed on your machine. You'll also need Docker installed to containerize your application. Don't worry if you're new to these tools, we'll explain everything in detail. So, when to use Cloud Run and when to use GKE? Cloud Run is ideal for small to medium-sized applications that don't require a lot of control over the infrastructure. GKE is better suited for large-scale applications that require more control over the infrastructure. Here's a comparison table to help you decide. Let's create a Cloud Run service. We'll use the Google Cloud SDK to create a new service. We'll also need to containerize our application using Docker. Think of containerization like packing a suitcase for a trip. You need to pack everything you need, including clothes, toiletries, and electronics, into a single suitcase. Similarly, we need to pack our application and its dependencies into a container. Now, let's deploy our application to GKE. We'll need to create a cluster and deploy our containerized application to it. Think of a cluster like a team of workers. Each worker has a specific role, and they work together to achieve a common goal. Similarly, a cluster is a group of machines that work together to run our application. Here's a flowchart to help you decide which service to use. If you have a small-scale application, use Cloud Run. If you have a large-scale application, use GKE. If you need more control over the infrastructure, use GKE. Let's verify that our application is running on Cloud Run and GKE. We can use the Google Cloud Console to check the status of our services. For Cloud Run, we can check the service logs to see if our application is running. For GKE, we can check the cluster nodes to see if our application is deployed. Here are some common issues you may encounter when using Cloud Run and GKE. If you encounter an error when deploying to Cloud Run, check the service logs to see what's going on. If you encounter an error when deploying to GKE, check the cluster nodes to see if there are any issues. In this tutorial, we learned about Cloud Run and GKE. We learned when to use each service and how to deploy our application to them. We also learned how to troubleshoot common issues. By the end of this tutorial, you should be able to decide which service to use for your next project. Subscribe for daily in-depth DevOps tutorials explained in simple terms.